My name is Adeshino Adegbite, the General Secretary of the Nigerian Bar Association. The President of the Bar ordinarily who couldn't make it here because of other engagements is very passionate about the ethical adherence of members of the profession to the ethics of the profession, and is ordinarily someone who believes in good behavior of all lawyers. Is someone who believes that we must abide by the rules of conduct that bind us as lawyers in the profession, and is someone that is willing and ready to promote and enforce the rules of professional conduct among the lawyers. To that extent, the President is very mindful of the fact that there are a lot of lapses within the profession, especially with respect to the attitude of our members, and is interested in renewing the interest of the entire populace in the profession. Is interested in re-energizing and re-engineering the profession. And the whole essence of it is to restore confidence of the people in the legal profession. Because they say that judiciary, which is an arm of the legal profession, is the hope, is the last hope of the common man. So it is only if we are able to restore confidence of the people in the profession that they can see the judiciary and in fact law as the last hope of the people, of the common man. So the whole essence of trying to promote the ethics, trying to promote discipline, trying to instill discipline in the profession is to ensure that we return to where we used to be, where law is used for the direction of the people and the advancement of the cause of the country. That is what law stands for. That's what legal profession stands for. And that is why when we get our acts right, the people will be the greater beneficiary of the organization and discipline that we're about seeing within the legal profession. When people believe that they can get justice within a very short time, when people believe that they have a court they can approach and will do justice to them, no matter whose ox is God, people will have confidence in resolving their issues, their disputes within the ambit of the law, rather than resort to self-help or violence. So this is the message of the President, that the profession must first be, reorganized and dedicated towards the advancement of the cause of the country, and that is exactly what we're trying to do. It is a very wonderful. The topic, the theme of the law week is most apt, most topical, because we are talking about the role of the legal practitioner in the 21st century Nigeria. Because we have a very strong role to play in the development and advancement of the country. Like I said earlier, when we have the opportunity of continuous engagement of our people, of our members, the legal practitioners, through this kind of program. We saw so many lawyers that came here earlier in the day to listen to the guest speakers. What the guest speakers did was to remind them of their responsibility as lawyers. So when we have this kind of program, where lawyers are being reminded of who they are, their responsibilities, not just to themselves or their clients, but to the people, the lawyers will think twice when they are acting on behalf of their clients. They will know that they are not only responsible to their clients, they are also responsible to the country, to the nation at large. Because when you do right, towards the country, you will know that even if your client does not have a good case, you advise that client appropriately, not to see how to, use the technicality to defeat justice. So we must do justice to all concerned, whether it favors our clients or not. We must ensure that everybody goes to court and believes that he has gotten justice. So a program like this will be an opportunity for lawyers to be reminded of what they ought to do, who they are, and we expect that more branches of the Nigerian Bar Association should be organizing more of this kind of program, where lawyers are able to talk to themselves, lawyers are able to, remind themselves of their responsibility to the people and to society.
I was invited to be the keynote speaker at the Law Week, so I presented a paper on the role of lawyers in strengthening institutions for good governance. So I spoke in the morning, and I also stayed back for the dinner this night, because I was also invited to the dinner. Okay. Well, my paper essentially was to explain what lawyers will do to build up strong institutions to ensure that there is good governance, because my thinking was that if a society is led by strong men and not by institutions, the rights of people will be violated and there will not be good governance. But if we're a nation ruled by law, and lawyers play an essential role in ensuring that society is ruled by law, then the dividends of democracy will be enjoyed by the people. There will be development, and I will also be able to attract foreign direct investment into the country. It's amazing. The organization is superb. The speakers were well selected, and the topics were selected to choose to fit the contemporaneous issues in Nigeria, especially the upcoming election and the different socio-economic developments in the country. So I award them top marks. It's excellent.
Yes.
Campaign has now been, the ban of campaign has not been lifted, but when the time comes, I'm sure my name will be found among those just to lead the NBA in 2024. Take over from Yakubu Choloko Meteor. Well, Ungogo branch is a young branch, comparatively a young branch. I was there for its inauguration, I think about 2014, and they've recorded great strides, and their membership has kept on increasing, and they're one of the branches to be reckoned within the affairs of the NBA. And their voice is always heard in matters of national importance, and also as affect lawyers. And they've always advocated for the protection of the rights of the citizenry and also for the legal profession. So I commend them for all their achievements in the very few years of their existence as a branch.
I'm one of the speakers in this event. We are 3 in number. The first speaker is Mazi Afamasigwe, former General Secretary of the NBA, my humble self, and then my colleague from the Faculty of Law, Bahrain University, Kano, the Dean, Professor Osman Zumore. We were asked to talk about the role of legal practitioners in the 21st century in Nigeria, and all of us have spoken. And I think the main thing that we have agreed in common is that we have a big role to play as lawyers, because law plays a very great role in the development of a nation. Therefore, lawyers to have a say in the development of a nation. But we look inward, we see that we have a lot of problems. We don't allow cases to go the way they should go. We cause delays, we bring unnecessary objections to matters that are not supposed to be delayed. So we say we should avoid all these things to make sure that matters go as they should in good time, so that the disputes are resolved quickly and profitably, so that the nation can move forward in all respects.
To all those that participated in one way or the other and contributed to the success of this Law Week. We are very, very happy, and we thank everybody that has assisted in one way or the other to the success of this Law Week. Thank you very much.
Members of the general public, a majority of them misconceive the existence of MBA Ungogo branch as an independent branch. So by this means, I want to make it clear to the general public that MBA Ungogo branch is an independent branch, and it does not belong to any local government in Kano State, neither dependent to any union or association in Kano State, because it is an independent, because by the constitution of the Nigerian Bar Association, you can have one or more branches in each state. For instance, like Lagos State, they have more than 3 branches. So insofar as the requirement of the law is made, so a lot of branches can can be created within a state. For instance, the reason why MBA Ungogo branch is bearing the name Ungogo, it is a requirement of the law that every branch that will be created must emanate from a judicial division of a high court of that particular state. And during the creation of the branch, we considered that all the high court that are sitting within Kano Metropolitan belong to the Kano division. So we look at that time the nearest judicial division, which is Ungogo. That is why we name our branch after that local government, but it does not mean that the branch belongs to that local government or only lawyers from that local government of Ungogo because of the branch. In fact, as at now, the branch has membership of every lawyer from every local government in Kano State. So it is not a matter of a particular local government, it's a branch of all in Kano State.
Is to take note and practice what they have had in this conference. It is easy to discuss things and forget about it immediately when they step out from the hall. But my own advice is for the lawyers to think and reflect on what has been discussed and try and practice it so that it will benefit them and will benefit the legal system in order to make sure that justice reigns in our profession.